If you've ever asked yourself, why do I feel unhappy? Or how can I be happier? You are not alone. In fact, you're part of a very long conversation that humans have been having for thousands of years. You see, the feeling of unhappiness is as old as humanity itself, and it's no surprise, life can be hard. What is the secret to happiness? It's a simple yet profound question. The Stoics believed that the answer lay within you. It's like having a treasure map, except the treasure is your happiness and the map is inside your own mind. You needed to know where your power lay and where it didn't. It's also about flowing with the natural order of the universe. Even when storms rage, the oak stays rooted and bends, but doesn't break. They taught us to look at our lives through different colored glasses, if you will. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "Everything we do and say is either an act of a free being or it's not done by us at all." They taught us that happiness is like a treasure map and the map is inside you. It's about following your values, knowing your power, going with the natural flow of life, and choosing how you see things. These tools, this knowledge, it's all here for you. Click the link below to sign up for our newsletter. Each week, you'll receive a dose of Stoic wisdom, practical tips, and inspiring stories. And if you enjoy exploring these timeless ideas, we have more videos waiting for you. So click that like button, subscribe, and let the journey of self-discovery and inner strength continue. Remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination, and you have the power to shape your path. Keep walking, and we're here to support you on this journey. He was saying that our actions and words can either come from a place of freedom and understanding, or they're not really ours. So what does this mean? It means that the way we see things, the stories we tell ourselves about what happens, can change how we feel. When we face challenges, instead of thinking, "Oh no, this is so bad," we can choose to think, how can I make the best of this? What can I learn from it? It's like having a magic wand that turns negative feelings into positive ones. The Stoics believed that we should be like that oak tree. It's not a one-time fix, but a daily practice of building your inner fortress, flowing with life's ups and downs, seeing the big picture, and flipping your perspective when things get tough. They taught us to accept what we can't change, like a river that bends around a rock, to adapt and adjust our course without fighting the inevitable. Every week, we bring you new ways to practice ancient wisdom in your everyday life. You can start small with just one Stoic idea and apply it for a week. For example, you could spend a week practicing gratitude, noticing and appreciating the good things in your life each day. Or you could focus on one Stoic quote, like Marcus Aurelius' quote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts," and reflect on its meaning each day. The idea is to take one step at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is your inner strength and happiness. Consistency is key, but don't be hard on yourself. Life gets in the way. Sometimes just keep coming back to these ideas, these tools. Over time, they'll become part of you, part of your everyday life, like a warm, comforting blanket that wraps you in peace no matter what the weather is like outside. It's like that quote by the Stoic philosopher Epicurus, "Don't complain about what you cannot control, but improve what you can." It's about finding opportunities in tough situations. They called it nature or God. You see, the Stoics believed that everything in the universe is connected and there is a beautiful pattern to how things work. And we humans, are part of this great web of existence. And each one of us has a special spark of that same intelligence inside us. That's our spirit. And when we live in harmony with nature, when we do what comes naturally to us, that's when we experience a deep sense of calm and connection. It's like paddling a canoe downstream. You don't have to work against the flow. You just go with it and you move forward more easily. They taught us that many things happen in life that we can't control. like the weather, other people's actions, things we can't change, and stuff that's simply part of being alive, like getting sick or old. Focusing our energy on these things, on the things we can't change, is like trying to grab smoke. It just slips through your fingers. Instead, the Stoics urged us to focus on the things we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our choices, and our reactions. It's like having a lighthouse beam in a stormy sea, guiding you safely through the rough waters of life. By focusing on what we can control, we find stability and peace in the midst of chaos. So, where do you start? How do you read this map? We face challenges, losses, and changes that leave us feeling sad, angry, or scared. But imagine if there was a path, an ancient path to happiness. Imagine a secret to calm that even the strongest storms can't shake. In today's video, we go back in time to explore the wisdom of the Stoics, ancient philosophers who found ways to be happy in some of the toughest times imaginable. But actually, virtue is the key that unlocks your inner strength and happiness. It's like a set of guidelines, 4 main guidelines, that help you be the best version of yourself. There's courage, which means standing up for what's right, even when it's scary. Justice, which means treating others fairly and with respect. Wisdom, which means using your knowledge and understanding to make good choices. And finally, self-control, which is like being the boss of your own emotions and actions. The Stoics believe that when you follow these guidelines, when you live a life based on virtue, you become happier. It's like turning on a light switch that lights up your inner world with peace and contentment. They faced slavery, war, and even death, yet they found inner peace. So let's uncover their secrets. Let's discover what they learned and apply it to our lives today. Let's start with a question that has echoed through history. Well, the first thing the Stoics tell us to look for is virtue. You might be thinking, wait, virtue sounds like something boring. But the Stoics didn't stop there. They knew that just having this light switch wasn't enough. But wait, there's more. The Stoics also taught us that happiness isn't just about conquering the inner fortress of our minds. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a mighty oak tree bending gracefully in the wind? And finally, the Stoics had a unique way of looking at things. These ancient tools of Stoic wisdom are like puzzle pieces that fit together to form a bigger picture, a picture of happiness and inner strength. In a nutshell, the Stoics were ordinary people who faced extraordinary challenges, yet they found happiness. But remember, my friend, putting theory into practice can be tough. And that's why we're here. We believe in you. We know you have the strength and the wisdom to navigate the ups and downs of life. As you continue this adventure of discovering ancient wisdom, we invite you to join us.